Hello everybody! I'm here tonight to celebrate my birthday! And to also celebrate the 10-year anniversary of... Steam! Oh my god, I ruined it already. Spelunky on Steam! Spelunky started off as a old indie game. I believe it was free at the time, many years ago. And an HDified version of it ended up going to Xbox Live, and then it made its way to Steam on my birthday. I have since put over 600 hours into this game. I 100%ed it. I've gotten every single character. I've beaten hell far too many times. Like I said, I got every achievement, including no gold, because I'm a crazy person. I got the co-op one by myself, because I'm also a crazy person, which you can do, because you create a two-player character, and then you carry them, literally carry them, all the way to the end of the game. Or at the very least up to all mech, which does count, which is great. You can turn things in your favor if you're just gonna go to all mech rather than hell. I think I have every character in this file too. Spelunky does not save, Spelunky does not have cloud saves. So if ever you make any progress on one version of the game, like on here, and then you want to move this game to a different hard drive or put it on your Steam Deck, you have to do everything all over again. You have to beat all mech all over again. You have to fight all the characters all over again. You have to fill out your bestiary all over again. And you have to go through hell, literally and figuratively, all over again. It's kind of butts, but the game is so great. This is among one of my most purchased games ever, honestly. I have this on PC here. I have this on the Switch. I was thinking I had it on PS4, but that's actually Spelunky 2, which I don't want to talk about because I do not like that version of the game. It's not great to me, literally in any way. Man, I thought I bought it more now that I think about it. I guess because I could play it on Steam Deck and... Oh, this game is so much fun. It's punishing, but it's fun. I love it. It feels great. Like every... oh goodness, I do not like Spelunky 2 because they changed so much of the way that game feels, and the art, the art design looks horrendous to me. Like all of these like really detailed rocks and everything, all that's gone. It looks closer to like the rocks over here, and just like pink. It looks gross and weird. They added like weird new mini bosses and like different pathways to get through stuff. It's not great. It's not great. I don't like it in the slightest. And the whipping is different too, which is really hard to explain, but it's just different. Whereas this game, everything just feels snappy. It feels responsive. It looks great. It sounds amazing. The music in this game, the soundtrack to this game is awesome. Even when the ghost shows up, if you spend too long in a level, a ghost appears and tries to kill you in one hit, but they could turn gems into diamonds. When the ghost comes, it will slow all music, and it makes a really cool remix. Even with the shopkeeper, which is one of my favorite slowed down remixes. But God, I could talk about this game all day. I love it so much, and the fact that it came out on my birthday 10 years ago is crazy. It's so crazy, and I think I got it, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got that on release. Another game called Papers, Please, which is another favorite of mine, which I really like. Papers, Please came out 10 years ago today too, but it's not nearly as special to me as Spelunky is. And I really thought I was going to stop playing this game, because I did stop playing this game for a while because I 100%ed it and had no reason to keep going with it. but then I bought it on the Switch, and then I got super addicted again. And then to find out that I had to do everything all over again on the Switch, and then also on the Steam Deck, it can't. It keeps pulling me back in. I cannot stop playing this game. Ah! It's not to say every run I do is a winner. In fact, like I have well over like 3,000 deaths, and most of that is because I suicide all the time, because I'll get impatient with something, or I'll lose too much health, or just the way the game gets going. I don't like it, so I just restart over and over again. I did have the idea of doing a drinking game with this one tonight, but nah. Uh-oh, I saw an orange square in OBS, that worried me. I want to enjoy this game. When I drink and do stuff, I just get like sleepy, and it stops being fun after a while, if I'm being honest. But I did really consider it. I very much considered it, because I was like, in my head I was like, okay, well, you know, if I die, at the very least get up to the jungle and I die, then take a drink or whatever. Maybe use a shot glass or something instead of from a cup like I did the last time I did a drinking game on here. But today we're gonna have some fun. I did have some pizza earlier though, and a grilled chicken Caesar salad. That was yummy. So, like I said, I beat this game and got everything, so I just play it for the leisure. Aha. Which, I don't know, part of me actually kind of thinks maybe I should have deleted the save file and started all over again and do a true Spelunky, like a Spelunky-thon where I try to unlock all the characters and beat everything all over again. I didn't think about it that far though. I just wanted to play this because I love it so much. Yeah, I'm gonna blow the hell out of this. Bam! Whoa. In fact, I don't know, the last time I streamed this was a little while ago, because I was like, maybe I should do like late night Spelunky runs in case I'm in the mood to play something without wanting to think too much. I do have a hell run that's on my YouTube channel that's in the panels down below. My goodness, in the panels down below. But needless to say, that was like I don't know, it's like a half-hour video or something like that, where I had a hell run that should not have worked. Which is what tends to happen with Spelunky, where sometimes you'll be like overpowered and destroy the whole game, and then other times it's like, how would I just win? That's bullshit. I mean, I've even had 1 HP in a dream runs where I literally had 1 health left and then I beat hell with it. If you're careful enough, you could do the impossible. Oh, fudge. Like a major reason I started playing those things to Northern Lion, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, and watching Bananasaurus Rex, who used to be a long-time Spelunky speedrunner, and he'd break all sorts of records and do the wackiest things, like the eggplant run, which is hilariously specific. I don't even know, I forgot how you get the eggplant, but it's a series of different things to actually obtain the thing, and it breaks on impact. So in order to carry throughout the whole game, you have to be extraordinarily careful with it the entire time. But I'm never gonna do anything that silly. Oh, the silliest thing I've done is well, maybe the silliest thing I've done is beat the game with 1 heart left, because that is very crazy considering how this game can get. It's very silly. Damn, I blew him up. But The only successful speedrun I've ever had of this game was the one that got me the achievement for it, where I clocked in just under 7 minutes, I think it was. 7, 8 minutes, something like that. And that's tough too. Is some of these levels either take way too long or far too dangerous to actually put yourself through. Like this one, for example. No. Oh, he blew it up. This game is pure. This game is pure muscle memory for me too, which is great. It's very much like Binding of Isaac. Ooh, that was looking scary. I gotta find the Moai head. Oh. Oh. Yeah, get out of there. Just checking on some things. Typing. Oh, where's this Moai head? It's fucking Koseki Bijo ass. Hololive EN got a new generation. We now have Hololive Myth, Hololive Council, and Hololive Advent with 5 new members and 4 new channels, because one of the channels is a dog girl duo. They're twins and they're very cute. But Koseki Bijo is like a gem, rock gem person, little girl. And her Oshi mark is the fucking Moai head. It's so silly. Another great crew of girls that's fun to watch. Oh goodness. What? That was looking silly. I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but it'd be really funny if my first run on here is a hell run. What? Where's this motherfucking... Haha! Like I said, I don't want to jinx myself or anything. Oops. Yeah. It's not really where I want him to go, but he's gonna have to be there. Oh! Ooh, oh. I thought I'd get lucky and he'd kill him. Oh, that ain't good. That flew over there. Oh, maybe. Yeah! Oh no! I don't like those guys. They teleport me into things and kill me. Gotta fix my mic a little bit, hold on. Okay. It's scary. It's a scary video game. Why are you over here? What the fuck? Boop. Don't understand why this game gets framey sometimes. Even in oh my goodness, even in windowed mode, it gets kind of wonky. Like you start seeing it get choppy, but I don't know if it's because it's an old game and I have newer hardware or what, but it's bad. Boom. No! I knew I was gonna jinx myself in some way. God damn it! Fuck! I wasn't expecting the timing of the tiki to actually shoot out that way. Oh, I feel bad. And I jumped that way because I thought I had a jetpack on me. Ooh, I'm upset. Fuck. Do all that bullshit all over again. Let's talk about the same things over again and make it a complete repeat. Oh my god, this framiness is killing me. Hold on. Why is it doing this? Main menu. I don't want to put it in full screen because it crashes when I click out of full screen. Also takes forever too. Ah, you see this? Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, it's still weird. What if, no. What if I full screen it? And it's still really wonky. I don't know. And it's not even like the frames are dropping either. Funny enough, it looks kind of smoother in the video than it does in front of me right now. Let me exit out of the game and then come back to it. I'm actually missing out on a V Shoujo announcement. I hope it's cool. And it's still kind of wonky. I'm so sad. That was a winning run too, and I was, you know, I was watching 100 things at once. I was like, okay, so he's down there, and if I jump, I should be able to make it. I don't really want to do that. I learned a long time ago that if you break a pot on an enemy, you won't get whatever's in there. That's another weird problem. I don't know if it's the game itself or what, but I use a dual monitor setup, and if I use borderless window on this, part of the window goes into the second monitor, and I don't know why. But not if I do regular full screen, which seems to make the game run better. I don't know, man. Computers and stuff. I was actually working on a PC. In my head, I was like, oh, I found a better case that I could use to potentially ship it out to a friend of mine. And putting the fucking thing back together was way worse of a nightmare than I thought it was gonna be. Because I keep forgetting how much of a nightmare building computers actually is. Like, it's just like, okay, I put this here, this here, this here, and then I just start questioning my own existence. Ah. 20 minutes in. I could have beaten that other run in around 20 minutes. I'm so upset. Goddamn. Ah! Well, shit happens. But I love this game though. Oh, sugars. I don't suppose I could. I don't suppose I could. Ooh, okay, there we go. Pog. We're pogging out here. Get down here. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm going for the gold. I don't need it. So I killed the shopkeeper. Boop. Boop. Oh my goodness gracious! Whoa. Oh my god, dude! Don't do that to me! Oh! Anyway. This game is very mean to me. Ah! More! Oh, sugars. Yeah. Ooh, there it is. Ha! Nah! Get out of there. Oh, fucking boo. There we go. Boop. Boop. Nah! I thought I'd be able to jump in for fuck. I'm having a good night. Extra large, extra cheese pizza. And like I mentioned earlier, also grilled chicken Caesar salad at the same time. It was good eats. I'm in a fairly good mood right now. Didn't really do much otherwise, honestly. I worked for a handful of hours. I stayed at work longer than I wanted to because I helped out with some stuff, extra stuff. Then I watched Tatsumi Fujinami versus Antonio Inoki from New Japan on my birthday, 2 years before I was born in 1988. And it was a fun match. Shit. Hour-long matches are not like the easiest matches to recommend, really, because they go on it's an hour, it goes on for a long time. But if you pace it out properly, some matches are like, oh fudge. Some matches are pretty easy to recommend, honestly. And that one is recommendable. There's a lot of there's a surprising amount of action that goes on in that one, despite it going an hour long. It's crazy. There's also some bits of no selling too, which I found really weird. But yeah, you had the elder Inoki versus the younger Fujinami just killing each other for an hour. It was awesome. And figure what usually I just binge I usually binge a ton of wrestling. Like I was actually gonna watch today's G1 Climax show for also from New Japan, but no. Once I saw the results of that, I was like, nah, never mind. No, you're making some pretty meh. Guys win matches that I don't want to see them win. This sucks. Don't do this. So I gave up on watching that. Although funny enough, as I was watching the Fujinami Inoki match, all I'm gonna be talking about is VTubers and wrestling. So I hope you enjoy this. While I was watching that, I was also watching on the side Hololive's Shirogane Noel's 4th anniversary 3D live, which is a lot of fun. He's a lot of very bouncy fun. She admitted that she's an ahijo, or someone that's quote in love with Subaru, or at least finds Subaru to be their kamiyoshi. It's great. And she named specifically named Subaru's Yomo Sugaru. What is it? I always get this name. Yomo Sugara Kimi Omo performance from Subaru's 3rd anniversary live, which is amazing because she's a fantastic dancer and she killed that song. It's great. And Noelle admitted that that performance is what made her just, well, head over heels for her. It was awesome. But aside from that, oh, and Hyakumenten Bara Sarome of Niji Sanji actually did a karaoke stream, which is rare for her because she can't really breathe. She can sing. She's got a very good voice. She can't breathe, like literally. Like some girls have problems with like breathing control, so they can't sing really well or anything. Noelle being one of them, and being notoriously one of the worst singers in Hololive. Although occasionally she can sound okay. Salome has a really good voice. She literally can't breathe, but she pulled off a karaoke earlier today, and I was so happy to see that. Hell of a way just to add more to my birthday. I was so happy. But honestly, that's about it. WWE NXT is on right now, actually. Really care. Like usually with that show, I've been hearing some wacky shit about it. There's chunks of it that are good, but a lot of bits that are bad. So if I hear that there's a good match, I'll actually go out of my way to try to check it out before it gets completely nuked off the internet. But aside from that, I don't really want to watch it at all. I don't know what's happened. I've been binging on so much pro wrestling lately. It's crazy. It's like there was a stretch of like, I think I was watching like the Best of the Super Juniors. Best of Super Juniors? Yeah, Best of the Super Juniors tournament. In so like at some point in May, and then I think what followed that was seeing AEW Double or Nothing, I believe it was. Yeah, it was Double or Nothing at a movie theater, and then like it just hasn't stopped. I cannot stop watching pro wrestling. I'm not into a lot of what I watch sometimes. Like I'll just trail off and then like check Twitter or watch something else entirely, because that's how bad my attention span can be if I'm not actively focused on what I'm watching. But the G1 Climax itself this year has been it's been a mix. It's been a mix of like, this is great, I could totally recommend this, and even doing my own star ratings for it. And then some of it's down to like, don't ever watch this and fuck you New Japan, which is what happened today actually. I even said I'm not watching that show. Fuck you. On the Wrestling Observer newsletter site, there's a podcast on it called the Adam and Mike Big Audio Nightmare, and Adam was on the Observer wrestling board just saying, I forget what his exact quote was, but it was it's like, Jesus Christ, this tournament fucking sucks. I disagree with that assessment as a whole, because it's been generally pretty okay, but some of the results in booking they've been doing excuse me, has been kind of wacky. Like, oh man. But I've been having fun. I'm in a great mood right now, so nothing can really upset me too bad. Can I blow that up? Will that work? Yeah! Oh my god, it worked! Knowing this fucking game, that thing should have crushed me. Yeah, I ain't got no money, so bye-bye. It's very specific how you do that too. You had to get like as close to the edge as possible without tapping it onto this. Because if you land a bomb on this or any like connected to it, they'll get triggered immediately. So you have to put it like on the ground next to it, and then you have to be over here in order for them to run fully out and then fall all the way down. I don't know, but gloves help. The gloves do help, although they can be a detriment. Like here, for example, where you always stick to the wall no matter what. Even if you don't want to, you end up doing so. Ooh, okay. Fuck. Ooh. Right in his fucking face. Bam. Hell yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Uno, dos, tres. I couldn't get the jetpack, but is it worth doing? Oh, I have the mitt. Yeah, buddy. All right, take two, baby. Whoa. So yeah, I mean, on my birthday, I usually just binge. It's usually binge watching pro wrestling. But lately my attention span has been so bad I barely actually watch any of it. I just end up doing something else entirely. But I mean, aside from like really silly hiccups from certain places, you know, I watch virtually everything. Oh my goodness! Like from Japan to Mexico to the US, all that stuff. But there's some wild booking things happening that's just like I'm just gonna follow this for the wrestlers I like and more. Video games. Let's do an Olmec run, I guess. God damn. Hey. Boop. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I try to watch like almost everything. I'm not super in tune with the lucha stuff like AAA or CMLL because it's really hard for me to watch those because production wise it's hard for me to watch those. I love lucha libre as a wrestling style, but I love it when they do it elsewhere like in America or Japan because production wise watching it from the origin is kind of tough. But why? Oh, Vic, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Vic, I'm streaming. Should have known, but I need to have turned it up just in case I want to look it up. Damn it. Always calls at the wrong time. Anyway, but yeah, I've been keeping up with Japan, AEW, WWE, Impact, New Japan, All Japan, a little bit of Noah. Even trying to keep my eye on stuff like Stardom too, and other things like that, because I love professional wrestling. It's literally in my blood. I was literally born into... that's upsetting. I was born into it because chunk of my family members from both sides of my family have loved it. And I was like the only one to actually stick with it literally my whole life. Ooh, goddamn. But there's no tribalism with me, and tribalism is fucking ridiculous. It's one thing to like, I don't know, it's one thing to like root for a company over another, because it's like, okay, this company has a crew that I like, and so I would much rather watch that than anything that anybody else has got. But there are some takes where even I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I can agree with some AEW criticisms, but then you just start seeing some of the most NPC AI bot replies that are just almost literally word for word repeating and regurgitating what other people have said, and it's like, you're not a real person, you can't be. And the WWE side is not perfect, but it's getting better, mostly. I'll be right back. Whoa. I was gonna turn the fan over to me, but then I would have gone into the mic. I have to have the fan set up a specific way, so I'm getting air onto me, but not into the microphone. It still might be captured too in it too, but I'm trying to lessen that impact. Oh, fudge! Why'd I move? No! Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bad idea. Get out! Yeah, buddy. Oh, that was dirty, game. He died. Yeah, see, I don't trust doing anything with those guys. They will teleport you into a wall and kill you, like, literally immediately. Frustrating. I've had it happen. I hate this game. What the fuck? As soon as I saw that little one get out, I'm like, no! Don't touch me! And then I died. Anyway. Wow. You know, I don't even remember what I'm doing tomorrow. I just, But I'm playing Dark Souls. With that now, brownie face. What am I doing tomorrow? Wednesday. That Persona, I think. I don't remember. I have like 100 things I want to do for this whole entire month. Whoa. I did get Command & Conquer on Steam, didn't I? It's not GOG. All sugars. Because I was gonna do the bit of like doing an epic game one week and then GOG on another. Because I want to play through. Like the games I chose for this month have been like stuff I want to get through, stuff that I used to play as a kid, and just stuff I want to have fun with like this. I have Diablo 1 on there, which I've never beaten, never gotten close. Still don't really understand how that game works, to be honest with you. All I know is that it gets super fucking hard in a way where it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like, ow. It's like, no matter how much I level my character up, which I usually go for a warrior, every time I level my character up, it doesn't really seem to matter, and I just get my ass whipped anyway. I mean, while I'm streaming, I'll be free, bro. Anyway, friend of mine is bugging me because she's like, I'm playing Dark Souls. She called me over Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, but game why? But game why? You fucking you triggered, you piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, my friend Victoria just called me over Facebook and was just like, I'm streaming. She's like, but I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm like, okay, I can't help you with that. And she's like, not even with Dark Souls. I'm streaming. What do you want from me? Help you out with it tomorrow. Damn. Oh yeah, Dark Souls is also Dark Souls is also on the list here, on the PS5 version, because I have brain worms and I'm a crazy person. Dark Souls, God, it might actually, that one might actually be my most purchased game ever. I bought it because I'm a crazy person. I have it on PC twice because I bought the original and the remaster. I bought it on the bought it on the 360 first and never beat that version, but I bought it on the 360 first, and then the two PC versions, and then on the Switch, and then I got the PS5 version. I've also beaten that game 8 times. My most recent one was when I did a single sitting stream of it, where I beat it in stream time said something like 9 hours, but game time had me at like a little over 8.5, which is really funny because that's my second fastest run. I love Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls 1 so much. It fucking makes me so angry every fucking time I play it. But I love it. I don't know what it is, man. Like, oh shit. It doesn't matter. Early game Dark Souls is awesome. And then the creaks or the cracks, you start hearing the creaks and the cracks start showing later on, and then the game just devolves into, what the fuck is this bullshit? I'm mad. Like, no. And I almost want to make the argument that Tomb of the Giants is worse than people usually claim Lost Izalith or something. And I'm pretty passionate about saying that Four Kings might actually be worse as a boss than Beta Chaos, because at least Beta Chaos, due to the nature of the boss, it at least has checkpoints. So if you kill, if you break a part of it down, and you die, that part is still down, so you can just get the other two. Whereas the Four Kings is fucking annoying. You're told there are 4, up to at least 7 can spawn, and it doesn't seem like there's an actual timer. It's just they will just keep spawning and spawning and spawning and spawning over and over and over again, and use like the cheapest magic attacks you ever saw in your whole life. They have a weird ass wild swinging hitbox. It's like really hard to actually block and dodge from. And that homing missile attack is the actual worst. And god damn, Lord help you if you don't have a weapon that does a lot of damage, because they will just put it in your butt the whole time. And it is aggravating. I was gonna say some bullshit to counter me, but it's so funny. Like, I have friends, I'm just like, I know exactly how they're gonna respond to this, but I have nothing better to say, so I'm just gonna say this and watch them say exactly what I know they're going to. That was fucking lucky. That was lucky. I shouldn't have done it like that. Oh, nice try. Fuck. Game, please. Whew. Two for one by complete accident. Beautiful. Oh, she's gonna say she's busy during the day or some bullshit, and that today's like her. You ever have friends you want to love, but they make sure they frustrate you instead? And then you tell them they're frustrating and they don't care? Yeah. Welcome to a good chunk of my life. Bastardo. You could probably hear that, can't you? Killed his ass. Whoa! Get out of here. Oh, there's no key. What the fuck? I'm certain that there are Spelunky levels that just don't have a fucking key in them. Like, straight up, they just do not have a key in them at all. Oh, hold on. Well, dang. Oh, so this person does not have the etiquette of messaging me first before they want to call. They just, or she just does. And don't do that. I hate when that shit happens. Yeah, well, unless it's like a, you know, if it's from someone that I know I'm gonna get like a happy birthday from, then great. But that's not why she called, so I don't care. Ooh, excuse me. I guess I'll use a rope for that. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back. Kind of run out of steam a little bit here. Not much to talk about, other than everything else I've already said. Oh, that I definitely did not want that to happen. Oh, I don't know why I threw that bitch. Jump into me again. Yeah, oh, that still took health away, you fucking asshole. Wait. No, I need that bitch. I need her. Fuck. Oh, maybe if I could throw this up here. Hey. I made sure to take off for tomorrow too. A lot of people are like, why'd you come into work today if today is your birthday? And I'm like, because I would just sleep through the day. Like when you're working a morning shift, taking a day off just means sleeping through the morning. So it's not really a day off. Unless we need to just go back to work the next day anyway. So, ow, my butt. So it was better for me to take the day off after my birthday, so I could actually get some goddamn rest afterwards, and not to deal with a fucking alarm of Hololive Myths Garguda screaming at me with an alarm that I've had for 2 years, or something to that effect, around 2 years or so. But it's great. I have yet, oh, bastard. I've yet to find a oh, come on, game. What the fuck? I've yet to find a better substitute. Ooh. Although shotgun this early isn't great, but it's still useful. So I can do funky tricks like this. Nope, not that one. There you go. So to do the shotgun jump, you have to like press shoot and jump at the same time. So bam. You have to face the opposite direction and then do that. I learned a lot of tricks from watching guys like Bear Taffy, Northern Lion, a little bit of Michael A.L. Fox, which blocked me on Twitter for some reason. Never interacted with the guy. What do I say? Like Bananasaurus Rex, Bear Taffy, Northern Lion, Fox, Biznap. A lot of great dudes who used to play this game a ton. But the one thing I can never nail down is the speedrunning aspect, because there is some technique needed for that, and I do not have that at all. I'm surprised I even got that one that I did. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Whoa. Yeah, okay. I've also done, like, it's possible, excuse me. It's possible to do hell runs without killing the shopkeeper. It's just very difficult because the later levels have more expensive items, or like the items get more expensive, if that makes sense. So like, you know, 10,000 for a box of bombs here turns into like, it was like 14,000 or something crazy later on in the game. And there's still no fudging key. Is there a key up there? Guess I'll go look. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. But it's possible to. Oh, there it is. It's possible to do. Why'd I do that? It's possible to do a hell run without killing shopkeepers. I've done it recently actually, but it's hard. Because you need a lot of bombs to blow up the flooring underneath Olmec, and just enough to keep you safe the whole way, and also enough to actually kill King Yama in hell. Boom, bam. Tell me this is a dead end. It is. God damn it. Oh, I mean, whoa. Ah! Tricky jumps. Yeah, again, my friend called and wasn't even a happy birthday call. It was, but I'm playing Dark Souls. Great. I don't care. Besides the people that you try to teach something and they want to do things their own way without actually learning the basics of something, and then they start getting upset that they can't play something right. Or worse, they want to learn how to play something and then they're bad at it, and then just make you play the whole thing for them. And it's like, then why did you just do this? Boop. I know I put UFC 2 up on the I know I put UFC 2 up on the docket, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of theme I want for it, because I've been doing a lot of theme stuff. Where it's like Best of the Best was one of them, where I had like the best overall fighters against each other. I had canceled fights shows. Oh, and I learned the hard way that there's no cloud saving with UFC, so any characters you created, they're gone. If you oh, that's beautiful. If you have a save file or create a character on the PS4 version, and then you try to put all that onto your PS5, it don't work. I learned that the hard way. It don't work, so you have to do all of it all over again. So it's lame, it's bullshit, and it sucks. Oh, also, yeah, that reminds me. If you can reach a point, it's not for just this game, but you can reach a point where when you're doing career mode with a PS4 disc on a PS5, the game will just crash and just be like, yeah, we don't know, it's not working no more, it's bye. And it just stops working. Like, you'll load up the next thing you need to do, and then the game will just go, it's not working no more. And you look up why, and you don't really get an answer other than send in your PS5, which is fucking stupid considering it's brand new and out the box. No. Make your shit work. So a lot of those saved events are gone. I did save a ton more clips. I still have my PS4 too with a lot of my old UFC, you know, my old UFC save file and clips. I've always had the idea of like pulling those clips, putting them onto my PC, and then making like a montage of like some of the best finishes I've ever done. But I'm lazy as fuck, and I procrastinate a lot. It's bad. So I think about it, but I just don't do it. It could be cool to try though. I don't know. Maybe one day. Because that game has that game has some hilarious finishes, and so some of the ragdoll effects is so amazing, dude. Now that I think about it, I may have been talking over it, but I'm not hearing the tink of the Jedi. That implies there were two of them over here. What the fuck? I was gonna say there's a way to do this. No, there isn't. Blow that one up for safekeeping. Fuck. Boop. I should really pay attention to hearing the tink, the clink, the bink, the sound of the Jedi. Oh, there it is. Somewhere over here. Bam. Boop. Still short. You know what that means? We're going to violently murder some people. Yay! That jump scared me. I thought I was gonna land on the spikes. Ooh. 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 See, you don't want to put it on here because it'll trigger him immediately. You put it right here. And that happens. Oh! Okay. Got him. Got one of them at least. Got them both, baby! Let's go! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, look how many bombs I got! What the heck? Get the fuck out of here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, buddy. Oh! Ah! I thought there was nothing there at first, and all of a sudden I took damage. I was spacing out, man. This is the trouble of not having a jetpack or a cape. Yes. And also the trouble of having mitts too, or a mitt, or the mitt. Oh, that fucking miss! Are you kidding me? I don't have climbing gloves either. Fudge. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe? Yeah! now I have to keep an eye out for the Moai head, which is much harder to do when I can't fly. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Get out of here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, got his fucking ass. Oh, that's gonna make things a lot trickier. Oh. Ooh, that was spooky. Oh, has this been capturing the fucking game the whole time? Fuck! Oh shit. Bruh, that's a shame. Hold on. I just know, like, I was just noticing the volume levels go up. Fuck. I don't want to use headphones, damn it. Especially not in this heat. Okay, seems to have solved itself. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I die here. That's cool. It'd be nice if I could find the girl, though. Oh. Oh well. Man, now the recording is gonna really freak me out because I hope that wasn't bleeding through the whole time. Like I said, I do not want to wear headphones. It does immerse me it does immerse me in it a little bit, but it just starts squeezing my head after a while, and I don't like it. Ooh! Yeah. But then I can't really hear the game myself. Damn it. If I... I could always lower the sound effects, right? Word? Fuck. Oh, is that capturing my... That's probably capturing my button thing, right? Hold on. I'm so curious. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's definitely capturing my button inputs. What do I do? Oh, he's down there? Oh. This is where climbing gloves helps. Hi. Ha, you little bitch. In case you're wondering, no, there's no way to dissipate those yourself. Ooh, sugars. There's no way to dissipate them yourself. Have to wait. Goodbye. This is the best game ever. Did I ever tell you that? Why is my shit going into orange? What the fuck? Alright, I gotta ask this. Oh, that wrong. Please don't black out on me, I'll be mad. They are. No, you don't, motherfucker! Huh! Uno, dos, tres. Oh, I didn't think that went through. That should kill him anyway. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wow. He didn't get touched by anything. He got touched by this though. Bam! I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was still alive and jumping around. This is where climbing gloves will help a lot. There's no way to get that. Use this. Ooh, okay. I mean, getting all this is literally meaningless. I just do it for my own sake. Oh no! 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 Ooh. This game, man, Jesus Christ! No! Fuck! Hi. One, 2, 3. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. That happened so fast. Maybe this will work? Just don't spawn anything. Okay. Come this way. This game is trolling me. Like I said, the game is trolling me. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, nope. Why? This should do it. I didn't do it. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 You can't crush me in here, right? I don't know what's happening right now, man. Oh my god, bruh. Why are you so fat-headed? I hate you. This is bad. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, do that. Oh, goodness! Hell yeah, brother! Get in there! Okay. I'm gonna die, like, immediately, so let's have fun with it, I guess, shall we? Boop! What? You're fucking kidding me. I tried turning first! I tried turning first, you bastards! Ah! Did I mention I love this game? I don't know where I put it though. It's not in my top 5. My top 5 is more sentimental. So it has to be at least my top 10. Maybe number 6 if I'm really thinking about it. Maybe it's number 6. Maybe 7. Because Binding of Isaac Rebirth was up there for like the longest fucking time. It was in my top 5 for the longest time. And then they added Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus and Repentance. And it's stopping. Like Rebirth proper, that's some 10 out of 10 gameplay, baby. Everything else they added was garbage for the most part. Ow. I whipped him first, you dick! I don't know, maybe she went in there. She did! Yeah, this is at the very least in my top 10 favorite games ever. I'm just not entirely sure where to put it though. Let's grab this, because it's possible I can find a spider instead. I'm gonna have to waste 3,000 on pace. It's worth a rope for this at least. Can either of you come over here so I can get onto this fucking thing? Thank you. Also, I learned that the way to jump even higher off of enemies is to hold the A button, or hold the jump button, as you jump on top of them. It's not a timing thing. You can just hold on to it and it works. Ooh, we got a dark level snake, a dark snake level. Interesting. With a knife too. That's knife is kind of underrated because you don't really need to use it all that much. But early game, like when you're in areas like this with webs and everything. Well, not this one specifically. Like I mean the caves, but like, yeah, like the one where there's spiders everywhere. That one helps a lot. I barely got anything useful out of that one though. That sucks. That's not what I wanted to do, game. I definitely didn't want to upset him either. I can't see where he is. Step on him. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Oh no. Boop. I'm real close to thinking of doing a speed run. Ow. I thought I'd get anywhere with it, but it'd be fun to try. The speed run tech is to use a fucking teleporter, which I'm no good at whatsoever. I'm kind of aware of how far away I need to be from something to not become paste, but for the most part, it's a rough usage, to say the least. Ah, yep, tosser. Now I remember that what I should have done over the over those tiki traps from earlier. Okay, so you can moonwalk in this game in a sense. So you throw this on here. If you're about 2 spaces away, you throw the whip back and then move backwards. I think I would have been able to get oh, you fuck. I think I would have been able to get away with that with the tiki traps from earlier, and I didn't need to waste a bomb. Not that it matters, but it's just something that came to mind. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even get touched by that. Nice. Whoa, nice try. Fuck. Watch it be Victoria's saying she doesn't remember how to play Dark Souls, and that's why she needs my help. I didn't see no chest! Fucking asshole. You wanted lore. Oh, what's her fucking name, dude? Oh, Sully the Witch, I think she's called. I love Dark Souls. I still have it in my fourth all-time favorite game ever. But don't come to me about lore. I'm not the lore man. I barely read books, let alone item descriptions and character stuff. I learned everything I know from watching stuff like Vatividya, Sully, or is it Zully? I forget whether or not it's Sully or Zully. Could even be getting that wrong too. Hold on. What's that bitch's name? It's Zully with a Z. With a Z. But yeah, lore, I don't play the game for the lore. I play to play it. And which is why I love Dark Souls, at least story-wise. You get told everything in the beginning of like, oh, well, you know, there was a guy that wanted to keep life going and he gave the power of life to a whole bunch of other people and other creatures, and they fucked the whole world up, and now he's just there alone, wanting the whole thing to continue, and he can't let go of it. And it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to be the Dark Lord and keep everything in the dark and let humanity rise again, or you let the fire continue going and have the undead curse continue. It's about as far as I get. Everything else is item descriptions and character dialogues, none of which I ever felt was really all that important to me. As cool as some of those characters are. And Man-Eater Mildred's apparently a contest winner or something ridiculous, I don't know. Oh, damn. Also, by the way, I'm using a fuck is it? I don't remember the company's name. The word hyper is getting to my head, and I don't think that's it. It's a 360 controller made by Hyperkin, that's what it is. I'm using a Hyperkin 360 controller. It's great. It feels like the real thing, and the buttons aren't as clicky as like third-party ones that I have that got aggravating to me. And to this day, I still defend the D-pad, which I'm using for this game too. I'm one of the few people to actually defend the D-pad. I don't give a fuck. It feels comfortable, okay? It's not so great when you are playing Dark Souls though, and you're trying to switch to a weapon with the D-pad, and it just goes left or right, and you end up losing your weapon when you want to bring up an Estus flask or something. Bop. Oh shit! Speedrun time! Wah ba baloo ba ba la bam bam boo. And this isn't not gonna be it's a world record speed run, but I just lost health already. This is great. Yay! It took me 17 seconds. Very fast. Ooh. I wish Summoning Salt would do the history of Spelunky speedruns. That'd be amazing. Cause that shit was wild as fuck, dude. That shit was crazy. Had a lot of competition with a lot of that including like the world record being like less than 2 minutes or something insane, purely because of the teleporter. Nuts. But like, oh, well, fuck me. But like the there's 8 stages. So you have to effectively do every stage in at least a minute, if not 30 seconds each. It's not easy. Mines might be the hardest, might be that or the temple, might be the hardest parts to do it. Because the way they're often built is meant to make you struggle and not actually run through it so fast. And also trying to kill Olmec with very little bombs is another story entirely. Oh, I don't know how I missed either of them, but I'll take it. What? That's game. That's not what I want. A game. What do you mean there's webs right here? Yatta! Oh, that's fucked up, game. Come on, bro. Why? Ooh, I don't want that to happen. I didn't want that to happen either. That was gaming right there. That was gaming. Fuck. Ah, you tosser. I no golded 3 stages of the mines. That's crazy. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. That's bullshit. Let's do it again. Ooh, fuck. I don't really want to waste a rope for them, but I guess you kind of have to in a speed run, which I hate. Okay. Get up. Can't hit me from there, you bitch. Mm. Snake pit route, too lucky. Pog. I'm still thinking about that text of like, I want you to say something about the Dark Souls lore. I'm like, man. Like, the lore in it is fascinating, don't get me wrong, and I don't think it's nearly as confusing as some people try to say that it is, but I'm not the guy to go for it. Because it's a game that you have to hit every beat for a storyline to work, like what's his fucking name? I almost said Siegfried, that's not his name. Siegward? Wow. Oh, that's 3. Siegmeyer, that's who it is. Siegmeyer. Siegward is Souls 3. Siegmeyer, you kind of have to follow a little bit up and I could tell you everything about these characters, but it's purely because I watched videos about them. I never the only storyline I ever actually followed through on was Solaire's, where he ends up losing his mind because he found his own son, but it was actually a sun bug that infected his brain. I did that, but that was purely just to kill him. Fucking, it was in a New Game Plus run. But to get to that, like, I don't know. It seems like that was supposed to be a main path for a lot of people, and for me, it definitely isn't. I take a certain route to Bed of Chaos every time, and I never meet Solaire every single time I do it. So that's a very, I was gonna say very rarely. I never use him, and as a summon. I tried. I used to do that when I was new to the game and trying to beat it, but now I solo everything, and it's aggravating to do that, but it's still fun. Ah, single digits, nice. Yeah, 9 seconds. Ooh. What? 10 seconds. Talk about that game makes me want to play it again. God damn it, what have I done? I did start a PS5 run on it, but I don't know. I'm like, haha, let's be funny and use the fucking gargoyle tail or whatever. It's not great. This game, I don't understand. The game has so many wide swinging weapons, and then also a lot of corridors. I was afraid of that one. But also a lot of tight corridors too, where the only viable weapons are the pokey stabby ones. Which is why like the halberd is always my go-to weapon to use, and then it's almost virtually useless against a against the Four Kings. Ugh. I wish I could like the other games though. Souls 2 is put together so poorly, and then you find out the story behind it, and then you understand why it's put together so poorly. Souls 3 I cannot fucking stand, because it's like, okay, and I'm not the only one to think this. What if we made Bloodborne but as a Souls game? So you get Bloodborne enemy speed versus Dark Souls player attack speed, and it's like, why would you do that? The enemies move too fucking fast, including regular enemies, and also they put like mid-tier enemies with low-tier enemies, and those mid-tiers can kill you in like 2 hits. And again, I'm not the only one to notice that. I'm at the final boss of that game, of the base game and the final boss. But I tried a few rounds of that, and that was fucking ridiculous. Does like 18 moves at once. Meanwhile, God forbid you try to swing one time, you'll never be able to get another move again. Ow. Stay there. Ow. And Bloodborne, I think I'm like halfway through. That's another one where I feel like the game design betrays its own how do I want to say it? Design idea, I guess, where the game is like you have to focus on being more aggressive. So if you get hit, you can fire back. But like I don't know if it's me or it's the range hitbox is bad or what, but I almost miss the rally attack almost every time. And again, enemies move so fucking fast, and there's a lot of one-hit kills in there too. Sekiro, I'm at the bad end final boss 2 on one of my files, and I love that game a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. I love that game a lot. But I don't know. Some of those, it's just some of those bosses and definitely the enemy placement and design. It's just like, what the fuck? How the fuck you want me to, like, the game, unlike the Souls games where you could just like swing around and hit multiple enemies at once, Sekiro is built on 1v1 combat. And so what does it do? Make you face off against groups. Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand. But it still feels more fair comparatively to the other ones. So I do like that game, at least in second place of the FromSoft games. Not just FromSoft, but you know what I mean. That style of games, because I can't say anything about Armored Core or I played a little bit of Metal Wolf Chaos DX, which is goofy ass fun. I saw a video clip talking about how Lost Izalith in Souls 1 was supposed to have a swamp. Why the fuck did I just do that? I'm supposed to be doing a speedrun. Yeah, Lost Izalith was supposed to have a swamp, which... Why? Why would you do that? You already have Blighttown. Hidetaka Miyazaki did an interview. I think he was serious when he said he has an addiction to making swamps because he's I don't know, he's a depressed person or something and wants to make everybody feel miserable. I don't know what's wrong with him. Every game has to have a swamp. To the point where people are making jokes about Armored Core having a swamp. Like, what the fuck? Stop making swamps. They're bad. I will say what does keep me playing those games, at least especially Souls 1, is like very often you don't have to go too far away from where you died and where you need to go next. So that's what keeps the replayability high. Much like Spelunky, where I'm just snapping the return to adventure or the quick restart. That's what keeps me going. Like, dying in those games don't feel like a slog to where I'm like, oh, fuck, I died, I want to fucking do this again. Ugh. It's not like when I was having issues with Persona 4, where you get one hit KO'd and you forgot to save, or you didn't save that far back. Fuck you. You're doing all that shit all over again. I just no golded all the way to 2-2. That's crazy. Purely muscle memory. Love this game. Oh! Can I no gold it? Ah, you tit. Fuck. I was being cheeky and the game punished me. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. I may have wasted a little too much time, but... Ah! Oh! I couldn't help but notice that Stream Elements has not fucking said what my stream is, so let me check something real quick. I exited out. Oops. There we are. Bam. I this game, like, I will listen to 3-hour-long podcasts and play this game this whole entire time. Like, I've already been going an hour and 45 minutes, and it's just, I don't want to stop playing. I don't want to stop playing because I have brain problems. But it, you know, runs it in this game because you could snap back into it. It's addictive to want to keep playing it. The quick restart was an amazing idea for this game. Ooh. Her boyfriend got a Black Knight halberd, which is one of, if not the best weapon in the whole motherfucking game. If you get like the Black Knight sword, that shit is crazy great. I'm trying to think. I think that gave me my all-time fastest run in Souls in under 8 hours. But Black Knight halberd is crazy. I got that in my I got that. What am I doing? Oh well, whatever. I'm back to doing normal runs. Who gives a fuck? Ow, fuck you. Anyway, in a New Game Plus run, I got the Black Knight halberd, and that shit was fucking powerful, dude. Like, I was one-shotting shit like crazy, and it only took me two tries to beat Ornstein Smo solo with it, because it staggers Ornstein like crazy, and I just ran through Smo. What am I doing? I don't even know. I'm just talking and playing. Speedrun. Focus on speedrun. No gold stuff. Nice try. Fuck. Hoggers. Hit the button too late. Oh my god. That was bad. That was bad. Nice try. Oh, sugars. Oh, titties. Give me this. And you go down that way. I wish this game loved me as much as I love it. Oh, you pile of trash! See, this is how I end up in the 3,760 death range. So I keep restarting all the fucking time. Eight seconds. Snake pit, baby. Shame I couldn't get over there because that would have been a great shortcut. Not that it matters. Oh, fudge my brown. Oh, you fucking... Ah, come on, game. What are you doing over here? Oh, nice try. Damn. OBS going to orange scares the shit out of me. It should not be doing that. I don't know why it is. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, boop. Fuck that. I'm not leaving there 15 seconds. Fuck. I don't want to use a rope. Woo! Want to do a regular run? Do a fucking super fast, high speed regular run. Sometimes you just get the feeling that a skeleton is just gonna stand up at any minute. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ooh, I didn't even see that there until it was almost too late. Not a fan of these dark levels, man. I hate them. They're good for the money, but that's about it. Somehow I didn't even get the light there. That's crazy. I think the gold killed them. Or killed one of them. Whoa! I'm sorry, sir. Another technique that I learned from guys like, well, yeah, Bear Taffy, Bananasaurus Rex, and Northern Lion. It's incredibly tricky too. Like, you have to jump and whip, but you have to whip as you're coming down, which will trigger the shopkeeper. He moves forward, then you bounce on his head, and then when you fly away from him, or like you drop down and then throw him away. Ah! And then you shoot him. Whew. Snake pit. Not worth it. Teleport in 1 and 2. I don't know. I have an unhealthy obsession with trying to blow that shit up and triggering the arrow traps. It's fun. I don't know why. Funny, of the VTubers that I do watch on a somewhat regular basis, if not very occasionally, none of them pick Spelunky, or if they do, it's Spelunky 2. Very few of them, or none of them now that I think about it. Almost none of them choose the original Spelunky, and it makes me upset. This game is great! I've seen them pick up, or try to pick up Isaac though. That's also pretty cool. But then they start dying to like the easiest things imaginable. I'm like, come on, man. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Ah, you piece of trash. Get the fuck out of here. Dang it, Bobby. I wanted a jewel. Ooh, I got lucky. Ah, you fucking game. Come on. Ooh. There we go. It is so gross and humid right now. Like, I'm glad I managed to maneuver my fan in a way where the air is still blowing on me, but not getting you cunt, but not getting captured by the mic. It is nasty out here. Eh. One hell run. One hell run. Yeah. Not related to anything, but I've been thinking about it. I really like the idea of doing single-sitting streams for certain games that are not double-digit hours, really. So I don't know. There's something in me wants to stream Shadow of the Colossus in a single sitting. Listen, I enjoyed a chunk of Shadow of the Colossus. I do think it's a fairly easy-ish game with some bullshit mechanics and a ridiculous guide mechanic. But I'm also curious to know how the PS2 version is, and it might. I'd have to check, but if it has achievements for PCSX2, I might check that out. I do have it on my PC now because I took it from the library and I saved it on my PC the legal way. Although, trying to get retro achievements to work with disc-based games is weird because you need like specific versions of those games that have certain hash numbers linked to it. So that's why I can't really play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, at least the version that I have. I don't know if I just rebought that or what. Which is a damn shame because I want to also stream that and get the achievements for it because I'm a sucker for achievements, always have been. It gives me a lot more motivation to play a game if I could get achievements with it. Because otherwise, what am I playing it for? Yippee, I did it? Eh, not good enough. But the Ninja Gaiden stream is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I reached the 30 follower mark. I'm like, you know what would be fun? Dedicating a whole day to it. Maybe not a whole day, but I would like to try to beat that fucking game. Like, it's really funny. Like, I could get through the first, I don't know what, more than the first half of it relatively quickly. And then, like, what is it, like, everything after 4-2 is where the fucking game takes a nosedive as far as, like, difficulty and level design and area design. It's a fucking mess. And then the final boss is bullshit. The final boss is bullshit. And I've looked up like tutorials and tips and tricks videos on how to get through it. It's hard. It's really hard. And it's one of those things where it's like, I did what this person did. What do you mean it's not working for me? Like, it's bad. It's not a... I love that game. It's probably, hilariously, it's probably my favorite NES game. If it's not that, then it's probably Super Mario Bros. But, and I do enjoy, I did enjoy the, come on game, why? I did enjoy the, little I've been able to play through of the original Legend of Zelda, but Ninja Gaiden is still up there as far as like one of the best like NES games. The SNES port utterly slaughtered that fucking thing though. Oh my god. But you can tell that game is just not fucking. It's both not finished and too finished, because like I brought this up before and I will always bring it up because it makes me mad. Satoru Iwata, former, what was he, president of, yeah, former president of Nintendo, who unfortunately passed away a number of years ago. He did an interview segment with Shinya Arino of oh, this is dangerous, oh fuck, of Game Center CX. I think I want to say this when he was going through Ninja Gaiden, but I think he was going through a different game, but I can't remember. But in any case, this fucking guy Iwata had the nerve to be like, oh yeah, no, the game testers started finding the game super easy because they kept playing through the levels over and over again, so we just made it harder. It's like, what do you mean? Just why? The game testers are supposed to find problems in the game and make it more enjoyable, not, oh, this is too easy, let's fuck it up even more. Let's have birds fly, bitch. Let's have birds fly backwards and stay on and come back on screen when they've left it. Let's have enemies spawn and respawn based on I'm not paying attention anymore. Based on like where the camera is scrolling. So like you can glitch enemies to death by like moving the camera in a slight position. You could literally glitch them to death. You fucking... So on the one hand, I'm like excited because I would like to actually try to beat that game. God damn it. On the other, I also don't have my my 8-bit Do controllers anymore because I get mad at games sometimes. And those have arguably the best D-pads ever because they're heavily based off of like the SNES D-pad, and the controls themselves feel incredible too. But one of the major problems is that if you, let's just say you knock them onto something a little too hard, the buttons will just stop working, period, and like nothing inside will be broken. It will just stop functioning. It's saddening. And also, for some reason, they have like little tabs on top of the triggers that can come off. I don't know why. I don't know why they have to be replaceable. That was always absurd to me. But aside from those, the joysticks don't feel great either. I'm more of a fan of like concave joysticks, and those are rounded, and also they're pretty loose. So if you, much like I tried to do in the my Super Mario 64 stream, where I beat that one in one sitting, you have to like basically use the D-pad for that if you want to do the backwards long jump through the final staircase, which is what I did. Okay, that was pretty funny. Ooh. Don't you touch me. So where'd the key go? Oh, down here. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, that's fucked up. Ooh. Classic 8-bit Spelunky style music. Blow up. There you go. Did you get triggered? I didn't see. Yes, you did. This sounds like Pokemon music now that I think about it. Like, this sounds like gold and silver era kind of Pokemon music. Which, those fucking games. I had a run going on my Steam Deck. I believe it was my Steam Deck. And I got up to the Elite Four because most of the game is a joke. And then the game's like, oh, by the way, here's the Elite Four. They're 20 levels higher than you. I'm like, what? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, also, all of your Pokemon are weak to their one Pokemon, so good luck winning. Why are you doing this? And I just got, like, continuously wiped out. And I like, in Pokemon games, I try to get like new teams I never really had before to keep up the variety of it. But there are some, there's just some that you have to have. And unfortunately in Gold and Silver, it's like you're just gonna get mostly Gen 1 Pokemon. I've had runs where they're mostly Gen 1s and like the Gen 2 starter, and that's it. Like, but it's got some neat ones in there, but it's not as fully fleshed out as like Heart Gold and Soul Silver ended up making it, which those are other games I should really get to like streaming and playing through again, because Heart Gold I've always considered my favorite Pokemon game ever, and maybe my second favorite game of all time, because it does everything right. Like, You're allowed to have a Gardevoir follow you and love you. So that right there made it a 10 out of 10. It could have been a dog shit game otherwise, but the fact that that's in there just made me love it even more. And like, I am kind of a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl defender too. A lot of people didn't like it because they were expecting something for some reason. I don't know what they were really expecting, but I find that game great for the most part. I really didn't have much to complain about when I played through it, and the fact that I actually beat a version of those games really, you know, had it up there as like one of my favorite Pokemon games, for real. Like, the original Diamond and Pearl, like, Diamond specifically, but also I also have Platinum. Can't beat those games. The Elite Four is fucking unfair in those, like, really unfair in those. So adding some modern elements to alleviate some of those fucking issues that allowed me to win was great. It took me a couple tries still, but I did it and it was amazing. Why did I bring the key with me and I couldn't find the fucking chest? Why am I so stupid? I'm not even thinking. Anyway. Are we gonna go maybe another 45 minutes of this? Then call it? Ah, I'm so happy to be playing this. On my birthday, bro, my birthday's been pretty special for what's gone on today. Like I mentioned before, so many VTuber things are happening today. It's Shirogane Noel's 4th anniversary. Minato Aqua's 5th anniversary. Tokoyami Toa's birthday is today. V Shoujo apparently announced something that I'll check out when I'm done with this. Hyakamen Tenbara Salome did a rare karaoke stream. God. And like the wrestling related stuff with the G1 Climax, which I'm glad I didn't watch because Jesus Christ. Although apparently had a good match on there. Yippee. WWE's LA Knight, one of my new favorite characters, apparently hosted the Met game earlier today, and I had some good pizza, great grilled chicken sandwich from the same place. And now I'm playing one of my all-time favorite games ever that turned 10 years old today, which I cannot believe. I can't believe this thing turned 10 years old. And it's absolutely ageless. I can't. It was really funny. I think it was Bear Taffy was talking about like, oh, they're gonna make a Spelunky 2 and this and that, the other thing, and they shouldn't have made a Spelunky 2. I'll put it to you that way. Oh shit. They shouldn't have made a Spelunky 2. The Spelunky 2 they made was like, how can we make this like La Mulana, but also like Spelunky? And it doesn't work, man. Like, there's an area with like 100 levels in it or something. Fucking, like, come on, dude, what are you doing? Just give me a final boss, for Christ's sakes. What makes this game so much fun is you could beat this game in like 20 minutes if you're, you know, of any skill whatsoever, which I promise I have skill, just not now apparently. But despite no wins, I'm still gonna put this up as a VOD on YouTube because I gotta keep up the streak. Like I said, I don't remember what tomorrow is. I don't want to look because putting this in full screen and then checking something else breaks the fucking game. Let me do it anyway. I'm a pussy. Not that one. This one. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh! But I might change the time on that. I've been trying to put timestamps to start streams and then I blow past them because I'm like, it's not the right time. I'm not in the mood. I don't want shit like that because I'm an ass. But tomorrow is going to be Pokemon Blue. Now, what version or variation of that, I don't know yet. Because, Pokemon Blue, emulated Pokemon Blue has been really wonky with me lately, and I'm not sure why. I'm not really sure why. So, I've been testing it, and like, for some reason, when you go into the wild grass and you meet up with Oak's sprite just kind of bugs out for some reason. Like he flips back and forth over and over again up until you get to the lab, and I don't know why. And the whole game is kind of like laggy too. I don't know if it's the core that I'm using or emulator or what, but I've been trying to figure it out, and it makes no sense because I have a blue cartridge on an actual Game Boy and it doesn't have that issue at all. So I don't know if it's an emulator issue or what, but it's really frustrating to not see it be played smoothly like I would like for it to be. But yeah, I'm gonna play some of that. I'll probably beat that. I have it listed for the next 4 weeks of like every Wednesday, but I could probably beat that game in like 2 weeks. Probably. I could probably beat it in one sitting, which I might actually do. Now that I think about it, but you piece of shit. But I don't know, maybe I had to change it. Because the way my work schedule is now, I'm doing 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. So I don't want to stay up too late to do stuff before I have to try to go to bed before work. And my days off are Wednesdays and no. Yeah, my days off are primarily Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Wait, what else do I have for that schedule for Tuesdays? Oh, oh, that's right. Because I'm primarily off on Wednesdays, I chose Tuesday to be the JRPG day. So next week I have it as Persona 5, and then the week after that is Legend of Dragoon, and then the week after that is Persona 5 again. That Legend of Dragoon stream, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that game, man. I love it. I love it a lot, but boy, it has some bad fucking ideas in it. Let's have a type effective system that almost doesn't make any fucking it doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. It's like what is it, like you can use fire against water types and that works or something ridiculous. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think it's something like that because it's like water is super effective to earth, and then I don't know. I need to relook into that, but like, needless to say, it came out after Pokemon, and didn't learn a goddamn thing about from Pokemon. So I don't know, man. I feel like I've been playing the game wrong the whole time now that I think about it. And I very much do just scrape by. But the boss that I'm up to literally wipes out my whole crew in one hit. So I don't know what to do with that. I'm very tired of these bosses that have that ability. It's a one-hit KO, and it's like, nah, getting hit. It's a one-hit KO, and I can't prevent it. And the damage that I do with my attacks don't mean shit. In some cases, you're literally not even allowed to use your Dragoon powers because the game goes, fuck you. If you use a dragoon power, it will make them even. It will make your bosses even stronger. Like, why? Why would you give me this ability and then tell me I basically can't use it? Or it has a chance of glitching out the game and ruining the whole boss fight, and you have to do the whole thing all over again, which has also happened to me. I'm very upset. Man, this is unnecessary, wasn't it? Nah, but I feel good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I should have died like 4 times. I guess we're gonna have a fun, I thought I was gonna have a fun jetpack stream, but apparently not. I don't even care. It's gonna be a pseudo speed run. Let's get the fuck out of here as fast as possible, sort of stream. Not stream, run. Ah, you tit. Stop going red. Ow! That's bullshit. Fuck this game. I'm gonna end in, I don't know, around a half hour or so. Because OBS is also scaring the shit out of me too. Could have placed a bomb, but who cares? I want to say that it's raining out right now. It's so humid, but it's also windy too. The way the windows are in the apartment I live with, or I live in rather, with my mom, because I have to be here to take care of her. The apartment that we live at is, I can never get over this fucking story. The apartment complex that we live in was formerly a dairy plant, so a lot of the renovations are based on whenever the hell that happened. So it's built like shit for one. For two, the windows are not situated properly. So maybe they're situated as best they can be. I don't know, but we don't get air. It'll be like super windy outside, but our windows are facing in a way where we don't catch any of it. It's bullshit. And streaming in the summer is like the actual worst. Like, it's not as bad as some other places, obviously. I'm not gonna die of heat stroke or anything, but it's a humidity and it is gross, dude. Oh fuck, oops. Also, fuck that. Will it trigger him? It doesn't. Yeah, it didn't. Wow. You'd figure by streaming more, my speaking skills would be a lot better. They're not. Still the same old awkward weirdo as I'm always gonna be. Yatta.
Ooh. Again, pseudo speedrun. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that was bad. God damn it, game. My shit just went to blood orange just there. What the fuck? If it goes red, then the stream is dead, and that's gonna really piss me off. It was very risky picking up those gloves doing that. With the climbing gloves, you want to toss them behind him so you don't actually pick them up at all. So when you jump away, you don't land on the walls and get caught and killed, which I've had happen to me before. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just had to help my mom with something. Bitch. Ooh, I could rob your shit, you little bitch. Whoa, whoa, bam. Oh. Oh. Parkour. Whoa. That's fucking crazy. The funny part is I was thinking in my head in the prior stage, I was like, oh, sugars, spice and everything nice, get away from me. Anyway, like I was trying to say, like I was trying to say, in the prior stage, I was like, I wonder, like, if I could see, I wonder if I could see where the,
fuck me, dude. If I could see where the bush is. Oh, I got him on his fucking face. Let's go. We're pogging. Oh, got him. Fuck out of there. 63 bombs. We're pogging. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Yatta. If this is a hell run, it's gonna be really fucking funny. No! You no good bastard! I couldn't even do anything to stop that, you dick. This game is bullshit. I'm mad. Oh fuck, they're all over the place. Motherfucker! Get your ass out there, bitch. Looking for the Moai head. Oh, word! Oh, that was close. That was so close. You'll pay for your crimes. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Ooh, thank God. Let's kill. I'm gonna kill myself. In Spelunky. In video games. In Minecraft. Whoa! Ah, sugars. What if I just did that? That work? It sure will. And I got ropes out of it. Ain't horrible. Oh, he's fucking dead as hell. Let's go, we're pogging. How did that not trigger the bomb? Holy fuck. Sure, I'm not gonna keep it, but sure. He died immediately! Oh no! That fucking game! I hate it! Worst game ever, 0 out of 10. Don't buy it, don't play it, don't even look at it. I'm done. This is bullshit, I'm mad. Olmec run? Question mark? And then I'll end the stream. Fuck, I don't care. That's fucking bullshit. I hit this. Suck my dick and eat my balls. Bad game, 0 out of 10. AVGN's probably better. Anyway. Oh, that wasn't a smart idea. That's because. Well, guess I'm grabbing your dead body. No, I said guess I'm. Oh, it's already triggered. I'm not smart sometimes. Sorry. Yatta. This was a stupid run. This was a very dumb, stupid run. Blow him up. Bow! Shoot him. Go bow. Boom! Kapowie. Fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that's actually going to fire or some bullshit. Oh. Oh, it was close! Word? Jump? Yeah, yeah, boy. Yeah. I'm just gonna blow the fuck out the floor and then try to win this goddamn thing. And get the stream over with. This counts as a win, I don't give a fuck. Oh, I forgore. I don't have to do any of this extraneous bullshit. I could just do... That's fucked up. I accidentally picked the right fucking way. This game is bullshit and trolling me. Okay. Whee! Wow, very difficult, hard game. I just wanted one hell run, man, but I'm done. That's, even though it's still only a little over 2.5 hours, I'm spent. I am hot, I'm sweaty. Even with the fan on me, it's not helping. And I'm getting tired of this game now. Eight and a half minutes, almost. Anything else on here is like daily challenges and whatever, which I don't even really want to do. But that is gonna be all for tonight. I am very tired. I'm very hot. It's gross. I just wanted to get this out of the way because it is my birthday and I'm celebrating 10 years of Spelunky, and now I'm tired. As always, follow me over at GamingLeo90 on Twitter, and follow me here at RagingLeo to know when I go live, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!